He is, first of all, been here over 30 years as a coach at Colorado State. He was born and raised in Colorado, and I think that speaks highly of what he thinks Colorado State is all about. And he obviously thinks it's a good program and that he would want to stay this long, right? And he is the head coach and the throws coach, which is super uncommon in the NCAA at the Division I level. And so I think that just speaks for itself, but then also like the support that he gets from the community, the staff, our team, is unbelievable.
My definition of character has been shaped largely by Coach Bedard. He impacts the character development of his athletes, I think, through honesty and through his actions. He lives out what he says he does. He holds a firm line for them, and I think that that's what young athletes need. Is they need to be held, accountable to who they are. His position is hard. He gets to give a kid a scholarship and give him to what I feel like is maybe the greatest opportunity they'll ever have in their life, is to get to go do their sport and get paid for it, and then be given an education at the same time. But at the same time, he's got to take that away too if they don't perform, right? Which is a really, really hard conversation to have with an athlete, and he does it often, right? And so I think that he shows them that character through having both the good and the bad conversations.
He allows his athletes to set what seem like unattainable goals. So in my case, I would set these wild, what looked like unattainable goals, and even though there was teammates of mine that would laugh or even make fun of me at practice, he would allow that but say nothing. And so what it takes for a coach to do that when you are quiet, when you're watching this happen, for a mediocre athlete to set a goal and just stay quiet and say, let's just see what she does, is incredible. It's in those quiet spaces where that fire wells up. And so what he did for me was not only let me set those goals, but he feverishly helped me obtain my goals and fed that fire within so that I could have everything that I wanted.
He is such a servant leader. You'll always see him, I have pictures of him on his hands and knees, scrubbing the throwing ring out if it's dirty. He's always unloading the buses. He speaks at Night of Champions a lot for FCA. He's part of a Bible study. You can always go to him. I think he's really approachable. If you have a problem, he's not gonna judge you for that at all, and he's always open to listen. And he's always one for just kind of facilitating and leading by example.
Outside of my father, he's the most impactful male figure ever in my life, without a doubt. I think even today, when he calls me, he says, "Are you being a good, you being a good husband? Are you being a good dad?" He's not afraid to ask those questions and those real questions.
I think Coach Bedard, and he always has, does a really good job of recruiting character. And so I think, especially on the team right now, we have such good teammates because their character is so good. And Coach Bedard fosters that kind of community like crazy. He always puts the athlete before the sport.
His impact and having the ability to believe in someone more than they believe in themselves is insane. They can see something in you that you can't see in yourself. And that's what this award is about. That is the character impact of Coach Bedard. And I hope he keeps coaching until he's dead, because that's exactly where he needs to be. That is the impact that is lasting, and he deserves every single award that he gets.